Hello, hello, it's Kitti, your thought organizer, coming to you on frankly, a reasonably spectacular day in Atlantic Canada. A little on the humid side, although my handy-dandy weather network tells me that it's 41% humidity, which is supposed to be perfect. I felt like it was 90% humidity. But I could still have a fever from my COVID, which I powered mostly through over the weekend. I just decided I don't have time to be sick, so I slept. I coughed, I pounded cough syrup, lemon, honey, you name it. Not too much honey, I'm not that good with sugar. And I'm here to tell you that if you just say to yourself, decide, make a decision, we'll talk more about that in a bit, that on something, then you can manifest it. Yes, you can. Hello, hello, thank you for joining. All right. Okay, yeah, so I still have a bit of a cough, but nothing like Friday, I'll tell you. All right, so who am I? I am Kitti Andrews with declutterthebrain.com. What do? I help coaches, consultants, hello, Michael, coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs to organize their space and streamline their thoughts so that they can focus on attracting and serving premium clients and creating an amazing life for themselves and everybody else. And that's what we're here for, isn't it? Yeah, life is too short. Now, I do have over 20 years experience in helping people to gain control over their surroundings, and through that I have developed my step-by-step one system which can be applied to all of the areas of your life. I am constantly amazed at how much I use it for, yeah, maybe my uh-oh, excuse me, breathe, not only for my physical space, but my health, my heart, meaning spirituality, my head, and my habits. Yes, and you can use that too. We can show you and if this sounds like something that would interest you, to take immediate action on your physical clutter, but most importantly your mental clutter. Tell you what, you hold that thought and we will give you your next steps to take in about 10 minutes from now. This may even be slightly shorter, but we'll just run with it and see how it goes. Michael, brand new color tie. I didn't call your attention to the one last week, the peach one, bought in Phoenix, fern green, also another one of the company colors. I'm not sure where I bought it. I think I bought it locally. Yes, so I need a new tie like I need a hole in the head. However, I still stroll past the ties section in any store I go. Go figure, right? Yeah. Okay, now if you see me with a Daffy Duck tie, you call the authorities, okay? You got that? All right. Michael's like, oh yeah. I see her with a Daffy Duck tie. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing this week? We are on part 3 of bouncing back from a backslide, or beat the backslide. But this week we're on part 3. Yes, it's been a 3-part series, all about when you have, when you're chugging along on that way to your goal, and then life happens, and it can be good or bad. Could be a job loss, could be a new job, could be a divorce, could be a marriage, could be a death in the family, could be a birth in the family. Do you see what I mean? But all of these things, they work together, and not in a good way, to just kind of upset the apple cart of your life a little bit. And what happens is clutter, physical and mental clutter, they build up. Okay, they have no choice. Why? Because your attention is diverted from your goal, whether your goal is to have a successful business, or a successful relationship, or even maybe to land that next client, or maybe even just to finish that online course that you've been trying to do for 2 years. Eesh. Okay, okay, for me it's only been 6 months. Uh, but all of these things conspire together and you just feel, am I ever going to get back on track? So if you want to see other videos of what I've been doing, you can either scroll back in Facebook or go to YouTube, Declutter the Brain. I might as well get this out of the way now, and you can see everything we've done about backsliding for the next 2 weeks, okay? No scrolling required. This week we are talking about the, how do I say it, the structure. All right, and let's talk about structure for a moment. The title of today's episode is Help! I'm all over the place! Okay, you ever have that feeling where you just feel like, okay, I'll go over here. I should start over here. Oh, right. No, maybe I'll go clean the cat box. At least I'm doing something. Okay? When really you should be sitting at your desk doing your paperwork or phoning that potential client or whatever it is. All right? But you just feel so scattered. Now, a major part of what I have found in my life and in potential clients or existing clients is lack of structure. It's a little gremlin. Yes, it's a gremlin. Structure is your foundation that you can build on, all right? And once you have that, and yes, I do practice what I preach. I'm damn near military in my structure, and people laugh at me, but there's a bit of autism in me that requires structure, and structure can be good for autism. It can be good for ADHDers. It can be good for the rest of the 95% of the population. Structure is for everyone. Now, I do hear people so often in the coaching consulting world or not say, yeah, I'm a free spirit, the structure stuff doesn't work for me. Or my ADHD brain won't let me do structure. I know I have to get up at any time of the day, and it just doesn't work. I had a client say that. I never could get her to. She would get on a structure and then she would veer from it, and I'll be darned if her decluttering efforts and other efforts, they would slide when her structure slid. Planning is the glue to keep your life together. I'm going to say that again. Routines and planning are the glue that keep your life together and help your health and wealth and relationships to boot. Because relationships, if people see that you are maintaining a structure, frankly, that brings credibility. Like, say for example, if Michael had a slightly more flexible job, he's at a job at a certain hour, but his wife, God bless him, Michael and her, she sees him go out the door at the same time every day. This builds trust in her that, okay, Michael's on his way. But if he were out, maybe he didn't show up for the job one day, or he called in sick the next day, or he went in late frequently. Well, this does not build trust, does it? Either on her part or his boss's part, his co-worker's part, and Michael knows about this from his co-workers. Yeah, he sees it enough. This is my point, is structure builds trust with people. This, by the way, was not part of the script. But it's just so healthy, and it builds trust in yourself. You feel confident that, yes, I can do this. I'm going to be waking up at the same time every day, or eating dinner at this, whatever it is. And we're going to go through all of those steps this week. I don't want to give away the secret sauce yet. So today, what you want to do is you want to, I know, it all starts with a decision, ladies and gentlemen. It really does. Decide. If you decide to either start or resume those good daily habits that you had before your backslide. If you had good daily habits before, sit down or stand up and write them down. What did I used to do? What worked for me? What did I feel good doing? Was it, again, getting up, was it your wardrobe? Was it your meals? Was it your sleep patterns? Anything like that. Write down anything that worked for you before, and then start to pick it up again. We're going to go into that. Or write down what you think that you would like to start, what might help you. You're not quite sure, all right, and you can ask people for ideas. Examine your life, and usually this requires, it's good to ask somebody, perhaps a partner, a trusted friend or coach. We can get on a call, by the way, any time. But anyway, the big thing is to make that decision to start a structure in your life. But you want to know the secret, the real secret, which is partly part of Friday's script, but I'm going to give you part of it now. What is that? Pick one habit that's reasonably easy. We're going to give you a few suggestions this week, but think of one thing today that could be easy for you to start. All right, and then just keep it in your mind. I'm not saying implement it tomorrow. No. These things, they need to sit in your head. But think of one thing that you could implement reasonably easily, and then we can lay the framework for you to actually start this. Excuse me. Okie dokie. All right, so we already talked about YouTube. This may go shorter. I wish I could pause this. My cough drop is over there. That's it till tomorrow, folks. Bye for now.